Mario Kart.
Yes, Mario Kart. I guess now that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is done and dealt with, people need to move on to something else to speculate about for the next year or two. With Mario Kart 9 reportedly in development, everybody's kind of going into a frenzy about what it's going to have in it since it reportedly has a new twist to it. You can't even look up Mario Kart 9 without there being supposed new leaks and rumors about what's going to be added, crossovers, or returning mechanics. Now, I'm not here to talk about what leaks sound true or fake. I'm here to talk about ideas that they could bring back from some of their older Mario Karts, or that they could learn from other kart racers that have released since Mario Kart 8. Now first, let's just cover the single-player content. We all know the next Mario Kart will no doubt have stuff like Grand Prix, time trials, and custom races for your single-player experience, but it would be cool if it had a story mode along the lines of Crash Team Racing or Diddy Kong Racing, where you have a little hub world to go around and be able to enter stages from, with maybe Bowser being the main antagonist or maybe some new guy entering the ring. For every area you clear, you have to face a boss in a race to be able to get access to another area. Though if that's too much for Nintendo to handle, they could always just bring back Mission Mode from Mario Kart DS, with Mission Mode offering a wide variety of different objectives to accomplish as well as a boss at the end. Now if they were to add another kind of big single player mode, I'm pretty sure it's a good bet that Mission Mode would be the one to first come back, rather than something along the lines of Crash Team Racing or Diddy Kong Racing single player mode. But hey, I can dream. Another thing I'd like to see in the next Mario Kart would be more dynamic racetracks. Now think along the lines of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, where the second or third lap is never the same as the first. Tracks like Grumble Volcano or a lot of the desert tracks in Mario Kart are pretty close to this idea of dynamic, where things are slowly falling apart or falling over, but not to the same degree as Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, where a crumbling track would just essentially put you in a whole new area to race in. Now there's nothing wrong with racing on a relatively straightforward track, nor am I saying that they need to just replace every track with something that's dynamic. You know, just a few new tracks that reach kind of the same levels of Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transformed. I'd also like to see one or two more racetracks that work like Mount Wario, where you just have to race to the end to win, because Mount Wario was a real blast to play on. Now, in regards to items, I really only like to see some character-specific items come back, though that might be a bit much to ask for assuming the roster is bigger than Mario Kart 8's. Like, they could give characters similar items along the lines of Mario and Luigi, Peach and Daisy, or Yoshi and Birdo, to avoid having to program a unique item for literally every character in the game, but that would be incredibly lame, to be honest. Since it would be cool to see characters like Luigi get the Poltergust as a unique item, or maybe Waluigi gets something like a tennis racket. Now I don't got any real ideas for any new items myself. I would like to see the return of the Mega Mushroom, since I kinda liked it. I mean, no, it doesn't really have a whole lot of practical use to it, but I mean, I don't know, I still found it kind of fun to use back in Mario Kart Wii, and it did return in Mario Kart Tour. Some items I'd like to see come from Mario Kart Tour would be something like the cannons, like the mushroom cannon or the banana cannon, and I'd like to also see the Giga Boom. Not for any real particular reason other than I think it would probably be pretty cool. And if those specific items are a little bit too overpowered for the regular races, you could always just have them purely as battle mode exclusives. Now there is a big elephant in the room that needs to be addressed when it comes to a new Mario Kart, and that's coins. Coins for all intensive purposes need a little bit more use be worth bringing back if they do come back, because I know plenty of people don't like getting coins from the item boxes, especially when they're in first place or just in general. A good way to make coins useful is to probably take a page out of Crash Team Racing's book. In Crash Team Racing, you reward for holding on to about 10 Wumpa Fruits with item upgrades. You know, like a normal rocket will be able to fire more accurately now that you have 10 Wumpa Fruits and stuff like that. To avoid completely copying Crash Team Racing's thing, you could always have 10 coins, maybe just give you an extra item slot for as long as you have 10 coins, or maybe 10 coins will increase the chances of you getting rarer items to use during the race. You know, reward players for holding on to their coins. That's really the only idea I got to make coins worth more to people, since a lot of people just hate getting coins whenever they're racing in Mario Kart 8. The next thing I think a new Mario Kart would need is some deeper customization for karts. You know, let people go crazy with the colors of their karts or the decals and stickers and stuff. I think everybody deserves the right to ride around a blue Falcon that's colored a sickly diarrhea green color. Or if Nintendo doesn't really feel like giving people too much creative freedom, they could always just make color sets like Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel did, and slap any of those color sets on any car they choose. Another thing I would like to see in a new Mario Kart is the ability to change character stats. I know you basically got that power whenever you're messing around with kart customization, whenever you're switching out certain tires, bodies, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm talking a little bit deeper than that. Like we have the ability to take Toad stats and essentially change them to the point where they mirror something like a heavyweight's stats. Though I can't realistically say I see something like that happening, without essentially just getting rid of the whole weight class system in general and replacing it with something like the motor system in Crash Team Racing. In Crash Team Racing, certain characters are classified under different driving styles, like balance, speed, turning, acceleration, and later on an update was added to be able to change engines and basically make a balanced character like Crash into maybe a acceleration character if you wanted to. And while I liked Nitro Fuel's handling of character stats and customization of driving styles, I could see where getting rid of the weight system and unique character stats would kind of rub people the wrong way, and leave many characters feeling not unique. And I think this makes for a pretty good segue into what's usually the most controversial topic of kart racers or fighting games and stuff like that, the roster. Now, just to get out of the way, I don't really want to see any new crossover characters being added to Mario Kart. And it's not because I hate them, it's mostly because I feel like if they just wanted to keep adding more and more crossover characters at that point, why not just make something along the lines of Nintendo Kart or Super Smash Kart? What I want to see out of Mario Kart is essentially more characters from the Mario franchise getting more limelight than they usually do. Like, Mario as a franchise is so big already that there's so many characters that you can choose from and bring in as racers. Bring in more Donkey Kong characters like King K. Rool or Dixie Kong, maybe bring back Funky Kong and Diddy Kong, borrow some characters from the Mario RPGs like Fawful or Cackletta, hell, maybe even bring back some of the party hosts from previous Mario Party games as racers. There's just so many Mario characters to choose from that I think it's kind of a waste to bring in characters when there's easily characters to choose from Mario to bring in. Now let's talk about costumes. Mario and his friends are no strangers to wearing different costumes and such, so it would be a no-brainer to bring in costumes that you could deck your characters out in, you know, rather than just making them their own racer. Now let's go back a second and assume that Nintendo would ditch the weight class system in Mario Kart. It would essentially eliminate the need to keep a character like Metal Mario separate from Mario because he's no longer a different weight class. Since you could just change Mario's stats to something along the lines of what Metal Mario would have, you just use the Metal Mario skin on Mario. Of course, like I said before, at the cost of characters feeling less unique. Now there's a few more things I want to talk about before I end the video. More rule customization would be pretty nice for races. You know, give us the ability to toggle on or off individual items, sort of like Smash Brothers for races. Not just races that are strictly shell only, mushroom only, or bomb only. Now this might seem like a small thing, but I would like to see the timer return to regular races like it was in Mario Kart Wii, so you could be able to keep a track of your lap time and overall finish time. Since it's nice to compare times, especially when a racer finishes by a hair length of another one. Now at the end of the day, who knows if any of this stuff will actually be implemented in the next Mario Kart or not. It's nice to dream, but hopefully everybody gets something that they want out of the next Mario Kart, even if it's not everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.